tell you guys my top tricks, tips for surviving high school. So as most of you know, I just finished high school and I will be heading to Texas A&M in literally like a week, which is kind of scary because I'm starting something completely different with my life. But I'm so glad to have my sister with me there. So don't worry, all of our YouTube videos will still be the same. They're still to be coming. It'll actually be easier because we'll be together. Okay, so now let me get into my tips. So number one is grades do matter. Most people think, oh, I can slack off my freshman year. I'm still gonna get accepted into college, you know, no big deal. My grades will be fine. No, start from the first day of your freshman year and make good grades. Try as hard as you can. Take the AP classes, take the dual credit classes, and take anything you can to get you farther ahead. So I know for me, my school offered AP as well as dual credit, and I took both of those because where I went, that was a GPA boost. So every time you took those classes, it like boosted your GPA higher than most people's. So that made it very easy for me to apply to colleges because I was in top 10% of my class. So when all that came around, I was automatic acceptance, which was very nice and a reliever knowing that I didn't have to wait until the spring to figure out if I was going to be accepted or not. Tip number two is have a good relationship with your teachers. They're not there to scare you. They're there to be nice to you and really just help you get the education you need so you're ready to get a job or go to college or do whatever your life may take you to do. And they're really nice. And I know, I mean, for me, I had a teacher that I wouldn't eat lunch with. She would help me on my homework or anything I needed help with to make sure I didn't get behind, and I always stayed ahead. And it was just really nice to have someone there that was like a tutor for me all the time and helped me whenever I needed help. And also, it came in really handy because she knew my personality, she knew how I was, and so she was able to write a recommendation letter for me when I was applying to Texas A&M. And so it was really nice because she knew exactly how I was, and it was a more personable recommendation letter because, like I said, she knew me, knew who I was, and knew a lot about me. So that meant a lot to me, and it was really nice to have that. Tip number three is have a planner so you can stay organized and you can keep up with everything that's going on. High school is completely different than middle school. I know in middle school I was like, you know, whatever, my mom's keeping up with it for me, she'll take me where I need to go. And high school, it's not that way. It's on you to remember what time of sports practice is, what time a club meeting is, what homework you have for that night, when this homework is due. And so Kortney and I, well, really me throughout high school and Kortney throughout college, we have both used Lily Pulitzer planners, and these planners are our absolute favorite and they work very, very well because, let me open it up. So like every month you have the month, and then after that it goes like week by week. And so I love this because I could write out every day what I was supposed to do and I was able to keep up with it. And then another tip for me that works really well is that I like stuff to be colorful and fun. I don't want to look at something that's boring. And so I have a bunch of different colored pens that I use to one, color code everything, and two, for notes and stuff. I just like to do stuff in different colors because it makes it a lot more fun to study. So I would use these as the pens that I use as well as the planner I use. All right. Tip number four is join clubs or a school sport. These will come in handy when you're trying to do a resume for college or a job. Like I said, I was never involved in sports, but I was involved in tons of clubs, like Key Club. We have a student leadership class, Exchangettes, which was a Christian girls organization. I'm trying to think what else I was involved in. Like academic stuff, National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, and I was involved in FFA. And so like for me, I tried to join everything I possibly could to make it easier later on. And again, I love being involved, and that just gave me a connection to more people and more friendships, and it just opened up a whole lot for me and a whole lot of opportunities. So I would recommend joining clubs or sports. Tip number five is keep up with all of your activities, your sports, your awards, everything. Get a binder and write all of these things down. You're going to need them later on for a job application, college application, whatever you go to do. I promise you these will come in handy. I know for me, like, I needed awards that I had gotten and service hours and clubs that I was in and just everything, and it was very, very helpful to have it all in one place. So when I was ready to apply for college, everything was there. It was super easy, and I just copied it like word for word because was prepared and I already wrote it all down. So make sure you do that. And then number 5, oh, that's number 5. Number 6 is always be nice to everyone. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know, I mean, you being nice to them could make their day, could make everything better. And also, I mean, even though they're mean to you, I mean, I know I had people be mean to me. I'm just gonna tell you guys this. For me, it was when Kortney and I started YouTube, some girls made fun of me, and you know, in my philosophy, haters are your motivators. So keep your head held high. High school is not forever. You're gonna be moving on to bigger and better things. So don't let these people affect you. Don't let it bother you. Brush it off your shoulder like it's nothing, but always be nice to them. People like that who are mean to you want you to be mean back. Don't give them that satisfaction. Always be nice to them, because like I said, you don't know what's going on in their life. And the reason they're being mean to you may be because something at home is not wonderful, or something else had happened during that day, and they're just taking out their frustration and anger on you, which I know it's hurtful, but let it go and don't hold on to grudges forever. And then number 7, high school is not forever. Enjoy it. Your next career path, whatever you're going to do, is right around the corner. It's only 4 years. Make the best of it. Join everything you can. Make good grades. Make friends. And really enjoy it. And this leads me into number 8. Don't change yourself to fit in. You are who you are. People need to accept you for who you are and your morals and your standards. And if someone's doing something you don't feel like you should be doing because maybe your parents wouldn't approve, or you know, it wouldn't be good for your life or what you want to do in the future, don't do it. You can always say no. You can always back away. People, they might be mad at you for backing away, and if they do get mad at you for that, then they weren't your true friends anyway. They weren't there to support you and help you along. They may have just been there for different reasons, and these people like this probably aren't the best influence for you anyways if they're doing stuff that you know you shouldn't be doing. So make sure you don't do that, and always stay true to your morals. That is like number 1. Never change yourself, never do anything. Don't let anyone try to change you or do anything. And then for me, something that helped a lot was my best friend had been there. We became friends sophomore year, and she was there through it all. No matter if someone else was mad at me or whatever, it was so nice having one person to fall back on that I know no matter what, she was going to be my friend. And she was truly there for me, not to hurt me or knock me down or anything, but she was always there to lift me up, help me with whatever I needed to. And it was just really nice having, even if it's just one friend, find a true friend. Don't try to fit in with people that you don't associate your life with or anything like that. Stay true to yourself. Find a friend. It doesn't matter if it's just one. Find someone you can trust, you can have fun with, you can go hang out with, but you know that they're not going to do anything that you don't want to do or would be uncomfortable doing. And number 9, you only get one chance to make a first impression. If you go into a class, like, be nice. Don't be the mean kid. Don't be a bully. Don't be anything like that. Walk into school with a smile on your face and be super nice, because that makes an impression on like your principal, on anyone, your teachers. They know that you're going to be a smiley, happy student every single day, and you're going to try your hardest. And this means a lot to them going in, because it's a lot easier for them to help you and do stuff like that, because they know that you're trying and you truly do care and you want the best for your education as well as they do. Number 10, this is something that I struggled with. Know how to get to your classes without a schedule. So I moved my freshman year from a class of 50 kids to a class of 450 kids. And that was a complete change. I mean, I went from a school that was super tiny. The elementary and middle school were literally right next to each other, to a school where the high school was the size of my elementary, middle school, and high school combined. And everything looked the same, and I was so stressed my first day of school. Thank goodness I had a map of the school so I could figure out where to go and how to get there. But if you have an older sibling or an older friend, make sure you get them to help you out and go through the school and figure out how to get to your classes without a schedule. This will be super helpful. And also, you don't have a lot of time during passing periods, so being able to get to these places faster helps a lot, I promise you. And then number 11, get to know your counselor. They're going to be there to help you through literally everything. If you need a schedule change, if you are struggling with your grades and you want to be like, okay, you know, what am I ranked in my class right now? How is this going to affect me? When you get ready to apply for college or a job, they have resources to help you along. That's what they're there for. They're there to help you. And get to know them. I promise they will be your best friend. And then my last and final tip, I just kind of wanted to throw this in there because it was something that was super helpful for me, and that is learn how to use Google Drive. Google Drive has Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, and all of this, and this stuff is like PowerPoint and Microsoft Word and Excel and all of that, except it's all online and everything saves automatically, which is so nice because I cannot tell you how many times I've X'd out of a Word document without saving it, and then it's like, wow, all of my hard work is gone. So when you have something like the Google Drive, everything is saved automatically, so it's no big deal to go back and find it. Or, you know, let's say I'm doing a group project. Something really nice about it is that you can share it, like you can share it with your friends to an email address, and you all can be working on it at the same time and you can see it, and I promise you guys, it is so much help. So there are all my tips for surviving high school. If you're going into high school or already in high school, let me know down below. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I would love to answer them and love to help you guys. High school is a blast for me, and I'm super excited to be starting the next chapter of my life. College is very, very soon, and I'm super, super excited about that. And also, be sure to go enter our back to school giveaways. There's still one going on right now, and hint, hint, there's another one coming soon. So that will be up there as well as in the description box down below. And be sure to hit that red subscribe button. And also, be sure to follow us on Instagram. Our Instagrams will be right here, somewhere on the screen. They will be somewhere. So thanks for watching K and K, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.